White Opus team, I have some thoughts to share. We'll call this Deep Thoughts. And it has everything to do with setting goals, and it has everything to do with us asking you guys what your 2025 gym goals were. So whether you realize it or not, I take to heart and I take the responsibility if you have a goal, does the gym provide the right programming to get you that goal? And does the gym provide the right coaching to get you that goal? And when we don't, I really take it to heart. Or if you're not meeting your goals, it hits hard. It hits home. I spend a lot of hours programming every week to try and really make sure everyone is improving, and not just their overall fitness, and not just how they feel, but the little things within the programming that you guys want to get better at. So the two style of goals I really don't like, and I explain them to you. One of them is doing workouts RX and being on the leaderboard. Now, by nature, they're not bad goals, but there are some bad things about them, and I'm going to explain why. Number one, let's talk about getting on the leaderboard. So pick a workout, whatever the workout is. Let's say it's the max back squat for guys or gals, doesn't matter. Let's say the number is 100 kilos. That's the 5th spot. So if you got 101, you're on. And we all back squat for the day. And you improved your back squat and you got 101 kilos. And I go to update the leaderboard, and guess what? Someone got 102. So did you not reach your goal there? Well, yeah, the goal you set, you didn't reach. And that's why it bothers me, because you got better. You could have reframed that, looked at the leaderboard where it is right now, and say, hey, I would like to get the score that would get me on that leaderboard. But instead of saying even leaderboard at all, you look at the board, you say, I want a 100 kilo back squat. And you fight your tail off to get it. And when you get that 100 kilos, you need to celebrate it. But imagine getting that 100 kilo back squat and not being able to celebrate it because you're not on the leaderboard. I mean, that to me is not okay, right? Comparison is the thief of joy. If you've ever heard that before, it really resonates to me. Pick something tangible. Don't pick a moving target, right? Being on the leaderboard is an absolute moving target. It could change at any point in time, and you're comparing yourself to everyone else. You're trying to get on a leaderboard that's been here over a decade. So a decade's worth of clients, some of which have been Olympic athletes, and you want to be inside the top 5. Now, wanting to be inside the top 5 is awesome. Make it not about comparing yourself to the leaderboard. If you feel that you can achieve something that is on there, pick that score or pick that time and go for it. I know which ones you guys are eyeing up. I'm taking a few off. So hopefully that does allow a little bit of a reset. But pick something tangible that isn't about what's already been up there or that could change in any moment in time. That's number one. The doing the workout RX, okay, I totally understand that, I'm the same way. When I see the workout of the day, I want to do it exactly as it's written. I don't want to have to put a little modification next to my name when I enter my score or scaled. But you have to appreciate that I can make RX as the programmer whatever I want. Sometimes I make it unachievable almost, okay? Sometimes I have to make it because we only have a certain amount of weights that can accommodate the majority doing something RX. And sometimes doing an RX makes for a crappier workout. So let's just say today, if you were here today, 30 seconds of snatches on the minute, trying not to rest for 5 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I could have made that weight 43 kilos for the guys and 30 for the gals. And, or I could have made it 50 kilos. The stimulus we wanted to hit was appropriate for snatches that didn't have to be broken up. So if I said, hey, I don't want you to put weight, I don't have an RX weight. The goal is 30 seconds of unbroken snatches. If I were doing this workout today, I would have chosen the weight I hit, which was 35 kilos. If the RX was 43, I probably would have inclined to try to do that workout at 43 kilos, but it wouldn't have been as good for me. I wouldn't have done 30 seconds straight, because if my goal was solely to do RX, I wouldn't have been hitting the stimulus that the coach was calling for. So the stimulus in the workout often trumps whatever the RX weight is. Having said that, I totally understand that it is a mission for many of you, probably all of you in some ways, to do workouts RX. If that's the case, I have a better way of framing it. RX workouts often involve using the 50-pound dumbbells and the 35 for gals, often involve pull-ups and toes to bar, often involve being able to jump on a 24-inch box and 20, often involve all these things that you know that we ask you to do. How's about not rolling the dice, hoping that a magical workout comes up to do it RX? How about set your goals on doing all of those things as individual things? When they come up in workouts, you are going to have the skills to tackle those workouts. And you're going to know, okay, you're going to know that you're improving because you're now able to do all those skills at all those weights. That is awesome. RX could change at any given time. RX doesn't make for good workouts. RX is a little bit of, involves a little bit of ego. I know this because I'm mirroring. I'm saying it because that's how I feel. I know it happens to a lot of you guys as well. So recap, okay? Try not to think of things in terms of the leaderboard. Try to think of things in terms of what you specifically want to improve and what you want to improve them to. When you achieve those things, you should celebrate. When you rely on things that are not in your control, like some guy deciding to make something RX today or not a good idea to place your success on that, and not a good idea to place your success on what other people do. So those are just a couple of things I wanted to get off my chest. Sorry this video has taken so long, but if you know me, well, hopefully you listen to the videos at 1.5 speed. 1.5 speed. Maybe that'll be perfect. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you. Those are my thoughts. Love you guys all. I want you to read all your goals, but I want you to really reframe some of them so that they better serve you and better allow you for success.